Here's what's happening now. The weekend is here and it's almost nearly perfect. We've got a very small portion to discuss, and that's coming up in just a few minutes. Paula?
Hi, Ben. In this beautiful church in Detroit, take a look. The stories of two star-crossed lovers collide into marriage. We take you live to the wedding for an amazing story of fate. Karen?
Also, first at 4, a new war of words involving President Trump and the former director of the FBI. Up first, new testimony against a former gymnastics doctor accused of sexual abuse, what his accusers are saying in court.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, is there enough evidence to send a former gymnastics doctor to trial on sex abuse charges? That is the question today, as former Michigan State physician Larry Nassar was in court as a former gymnast described the first time she was allegedly assaulted. The ongoing hearing is to determine if there's enough evidence to send him to trial for sexual assault. Rachel Denhollander has been very public with her story. Today, she testified about the first time Nassar saw her and how she thought it was part of her treatment.
It was clear to me that he had done this regularly. It was clear to me this was a normal method of treatment. There was no pause, no hesitation. His movements were very practiced, very rehearsed. And if that was the case, then this was something he did on a regular basis. If this was something he did on a regular basis, it could not be sexual assault because he wouldn't be allowed to do it.
Nassar is charged with assaulting 7 different gymnasts. His hearing will continue on Monday. It looks like the Arts Academy in the Woods in Fraser will reopen on Monday after 14 people were taken to the hospital. The school was evacuated Thursday after several students started coughing and also had some trouble breathing. So far, the school hasn't confirmed what caused the illnesses, but everyone is okay now. Classes were canceled today, so the air ducts could be cleaned. Students and parents can check the school's Facebook page for updates. After months of anticipation, today is the day the Q line officially up and running. The new streetcars will take passengers between 12 stations connecting the New Center area with Campus Martius downtown. To get on, you'll need a pass. 3-hour passes cost you $1.50, while an all-day pass costs $3. Along with someone checking tickets, the Q line will also have security cameras on the cars and at every station. Beautiful Friday out there. We are looking ahead to a warmer weekend, so let's get a sneak peek from Ben Bailey in the first forecast. Hi, Ben.
We deserve it, Karen, after what we went through earlier this week. And really, some of our weekends past haven't been the best, but we are fantastically finishing this Friday out there. 60-degree numbers pretty much everywhere. Ann Arbor is one of the warmer numbers. Numbers getting just a little bit cooler on the east side in the low 60s. But tomorrow we will get close to 70 degrees. In fact, probably hit that number at Metro. 68 on Mother's Day Sunday. And this is just the start of what is going to be an extremely warm 7-day forecast. We'll take a look at that and see how warm those numbers get coming up in just a few minutes. Karen?
President Donald Trump unleashed a storm of tweets today as conflicting stories emerge about a controversial dinner with former FBI Director James Comey. In an exclusive interview with NBC, the president said he asked Comey if he was under investigation during that dinner in January and was told no. But sources close to Comey are saying the president asked the FBI director for a pledge of loyalty, which he refused to give. That version apparently angering the president. Mr. Trump tweeted today, quote, James Comey better hope that there are no tapes of our conversations before he starts leaking to the press. Well, that tweet sparked vigorous questions. A White House briefing this afternoon. Kimberly Gill joins us now with that part of the story. Kim.
Hi, Karen. Good afternoon. Yeah, when you mention the word tapes or recordings in this context in particular, you're bound to spark a lot of conversation in Washington because remember, it was the secret Oval Office recordings that unraveled the presidency of Richard Nixon back in the 1970s. So today, reporters peppered White House spokesperson Sean Spicer with questions about that tweet and exactly what it means.
Did President Trump record his conversations with former FBI Director Comey?
I assume you're referring to the tweet, and I've talked to the president. The president has nothing further to add on that.
Why did he say that? Why did he tweet that? What should we interpret from that?
As I mentioned, the president has nothing further to add on that.
Are there recording devices in the Oval Office or in the residence?
As I've said for the 3rd time, there is nothing further to add on that.
Does he think it's appropriate to threaten someone like Mr. Comey not to speak?
I don't think that's not a threat. He's simply stated a fact. The tweet speaks for itself. I'm moving on.
Well, NBC News is reporting a source close to Comey says, quote, he hopes there are tapes. That would be perfect, end quote. Also, Comey expects he will testify before Congress at some point or another, and his side of the story will, of course, then come out. You can expect to hear a lot more on this. Coming up, we're going to have more tonight at 5 o'clock and on Nightly News with NBC's Lester Holt. That's coming up at 6:30. Until then, Karen, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Kim. First at 4, we're also on top of stories making headlines around the world. We start in Portugal, where Pope Francis has arrived to visit the Shrine of Fatima, one of the world's most popular Catholic sites. He was honored by an honor guard during his arrival. Fatima is famous for being the place where 3 Portuguese shepherd children said the Virgin Mary appeared to them in 1917. The Pope will make 2 of those children saints tomorrow. This United flight was delayed after a passenger reported being bit by a scorpion on the plane. However, United says it never found a scorpion. The passenger who made the claim was checked by paramedics and they couldn't find evidence of a bite. Still, the whole plane had to be evacuated and searched. Passengers were put on another plane to continue their trip from Houston to Ecuador. They also received a meal voucher for their trouble. You're looking at a big milestone in space. 2 American astronauts performed the 200th spacewalk aboard the International Space Station. Commander Peggy Whitson and engineer Jack Fisher spent about 4 hours in space doing some repair work. They were working on a box that supplies electricity and data connections to the space station. It was Fisher's very first spacewalk, but Whitson's 9th, the most by a female astronaut. Let's come closer to home and take a look at this photo. A little boy and a little girl in that photo were in preschool together. More than 20 years later, they have reunited, fallen in love, and right now they're saying their wedding vows. Our Paula Tutman takes you now live to the ceremony for a story of the love of a lifetime. Hi, Paula.
Hi, Karen. Okay, so this is a little bit of whisperitis because they've just finished taking their vows. I want you to take a look at this beautiful, beautiful church in Detroit. It is Sweetest Heart of Mary Catholic Church in Detroit, and it is positively royal. Look at this. They've just taken their... Could you time this any better? Look at the 2 people who just kissed as man and wife. They've just received their vows of matrimony, and theirs is an absolutely incredible story of love. Who knows why a man and a woman are brought together by the stars? And who truly knows when that connection is first forged? Or how we wander into the paths of our true loves? As Callie Mack and Brian Fennick take their vows at this very moment, they had no idea their fates were intertwined 22 years ago in Mrs. Nick's preschool class at Jackson Center in Livonia. See that little boy with a sad face in the puppy costume? On the other side of the Halloween photo, a smiling beauty in a witch's costume. It was 1995, and Brian and Callie were in the same preschool class.
You could go back and maybe into a little bubble or back in time and just watch them, you know, be a little fly on the wall and see how did they connect then, you know, were they always together? Did they play together? You know, you just kind of, you wonder.
The 2 had no idea they would go their separate ways, go to separate colleges, and meet again more than 2 decades later.
We were just flipping through my childhood pictures because she likes to look at them.
My wife went downstairs, got a picture, brought it up, and we started looking at it. Callie says, oh, hey, that's me. This is Callie, and this over here is Brian.
In fact, they dated for years before they realized the fluke.
I went back to my parents' house and looked at the photos I had, and then there was a class picture of us both in it together.
And so today, as a mother sheds tears of joy for her baby daughter, and a father sees his child all grown up. As these 2 look back at their 4-year-old selves, the sad little boy in the dog costume, the smiling beauty dressed as a witch, if they could speak to those 2 nursery school children on the day these 2 become one, they would say this.
I just want to hug him because he had such a hard time.
Get to know the witch earlier.
Hey guys, I'm not sure you could time this any better than this. We've just hijacked their wedding. They just took their vow. This is absolutely beautiful. Was this absolutely everything you wanted?
Everything and more, yeah.
Everything and more. You look amazing. And Matt, I want you to go over here because you might notice there's some little kids up there. It just turns out that Callie is a preschool teacher herself. She invited her students to the wedding and very often wonders whether or not she's seeing some star-crossed lovers of their own. What a gorgeous, gorgeous story. You guys look beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Thank you for inviting us, guys. Karen, I mean, when you were in nursery school, you don't think you're going to meet the love of your life. People are saying, this just in, they're just married. But who thinks they're going to meet the love of their life in nursery school and then, of course, be on Local 4 News, right?
Thank you.
You guys, good luck to you. I think your guests are waiting for you.
Yes, probably.
Good luck to you.
So much.
Be well. Karen?
I love this story.
22 years in the making.
It really is. It's a fairy tale.
What a great way to end the week.
It is a lovely way to end the week. I've got a quick question, Paula. They reconnected. How do they run into each other, years and years later?
Do you know what? They saw each other. She saw him at a concert, sent a text message to a buddy. Hey, who's your buddy? They just kind of met, fell in love, and didn't find they dated for years and didn't realize it until about 2 years ago that they went to nursery school together.
Love the story. All right. Thank you very much, Paula, for sharing. And obviously, I hope they have a splendid, wonderful rest of their life. Thank you. And still ahead, a piece of Harry Potter history is actually stolen. J.K. Rowling has a message for Potter fans everywhere. That is trending right now. Also, it's heartbreaking for pet owners to see their animals terrified, but there are some do's and don'ts when it comes to using pet medications. We'll be talking about that. Plus, a new pickup truck recall. The automaker says this problem could be connected to one death and 2 injuries. What drivers need to know when we come back.
We went from...
Coming up all new on Local 4 News at 5 and 6.
She's 87. She has 17 children, and her family tells us this home right next door to her is making her sick.
This is serious right here. I want this down.
Local 4 has highlighted this property before. The city has paid a contractor to bring it down, so why is it still standing?
All right, thank you, Sean. Fiat Chrysler is warning more than 1 million drivers about possible problems with airbags and seatbelts. This Help Me Hang recall alert involves Ram pickup trucks. A software glitch can stop seatbelts and airbags from working during a rollover. So far, 1 death and 2 injuries may be connected to that problem. The recall involves some Ram 1500 and 2500 trucks from model years 2013 through 2016. Also, some Ram 3500 pickups from 2014 to 2016. Chrysler will reprogram the software for free. Do loud noises send your dog running for cover? Whether it's thunder, fireworks, or something else, some dogs suffer from anxiety serious enough to need medication. Veterinarian Hansel Levengood says start by talking to your vet about your pet's anxiety. But remember, especially when it comes to storms, timing is crucial.
You can't wait till the thunder's already there. You have to anticipate the thunder.
Well, she hates thunder and she hates fireworks. If she can, she'd dig herself under the bed and not come out till it's over.
While there are many doggy downers available online, it's much safer to get medication from your vet to ensure that it is the right dose and the proper drug for your pet's problems. Remember, pet lovers, remember to visit our All for Pets page at clickondetroit.com. You can get the latest pet news, share photos, and connect with other pet lovers at All for Pets. It's going to be some pretty good weather this weekend if you're outside with your pet.
Yeah, we're
bringing them to the dog park or whatever.
Thunder free for the next couple days, and even though we've got a nice weekend on tap, that's going to be the coolest numbers that we've got going forward. Yeah, very warm conditions as we get into next week. Let's start out with the satellite. Couple things to look at. Generally, we did see a lot of sunshine early today. A little bit of that lake breeze is starting to pick up some of those clouds here on the east side. You can see those showing up on the satellite. There's also a wave here to the northwest. It's going to start working its way down to the south. Most likely it's going to fall apart, even with some of the cloud cover. If we do see anything as far as moisture out of this, it's pretty much going to stay up towards the thumb. So we're keeping the forecast on the mostly clear side of things. Tonight, temperatures right now 65 degrees here in Detroit, but it is 71 on the west side of the state, and we're going to get close to that number in a couple spots tomorrow, and we'll be beating it for most of the next 7 days. Here's a look at tonight as, again, those clouds on the east side will start fading away. Mostly clear conditions take us into tomorrow morning, so beautiful conditions outside if you're going to be down at Comerica for the Race for the Cure tomorrow. Race temperature going to be around 50 degrees after coming off of those mid 40-degree lows right around sunrise. And then warming up pretty quickly tomorrow as we get near 70 in the afternoon. This is really the only fly in the ointment, so to speak, as we get into the afternoon and evening hours. Just a slight chance that we could see a shower, but I don't think a lot of us are going to see it. Even the places that get those raindrops, they're not going to last very long. And then Mother's Day looking even better. There will be some clouds out there, but it'll be mixing with sun and temperatures still near 70 degrees to finish the afternoon. Tonight, 45 in the city, low 40s outside of Detroit. Skies mostly clear and the winds are going to remain light. High temperatures tomorrow starting in the metro zone. Pretty good for this time of year, finally getting close to average. East side locations a little bit cooler here in the mid to upper 60s. We'll be close to 70 at the airport. And the places that see the warmest numbers will be inland in our south zone. That's where we could see that 70 or 71 pop up. Dundee, Blissfield, Lambertville, and slightly cooler numbers out towards the lake. West zone temperatures tomorrow, upper 60s pretty much everywhere until you get into the northern part of the zone. The mid 60s show up there for highs. And it is all 60s except for lakeshore locations tomorrow, which are only going to be in the mid 50s. But generally still a pretty mild day as we start out Mother's Day weekend. Going into next week, here are those numbers we're talking about. 80-degree highs Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. There are a couple chances of rain. They're not great, but they're there. Tuesday and also Thursday night into Friday. And those morning lows much more milder, I should say, as we get into the next 7 days. 60s for lows instead of highs by the back end of next week here.
Looks awesome. Thank you, Ben. Still ahead, first at 4, celebrity sighting in New York had people doing a double take. Take a close look. Do you know who that is? We got the story and the connection to Saturday Night Live. Up first, a Harry Potter mystery. Author J.K. Rowling has taken to Twitter asking Potter fans for help. Trending stories coming your way. In today's trending stories, the woman who created Harry Potter has been tweeting all day long about a stolen manuscript. J.K. Rowling says a handwritten Potter prequel was stolen during a burglary in England. She has auctioned that manuscript for charity before it was stolen. So now she's appealing to all Harry Potter fans to call the cops if they see someone trying to sell that manuscript. American Idol is coming back to television, but without its biggest star. Simon Cowell says he's not interested in joining the reboot. Another network is trying to revive the Idol more than a year after it was canceled. Cowell's cutting British wit put that show on the map more than 15 years ago, believe it or not. But he says he turned down the chance to go back. Instead, he is a judge, as we all know, on NBC's America's Got Talent. And it is a very big week on Saturday Night Live. Lots of folks are talking about this lady, guest host Melissa McCarthy. Some cameras in New York actually caught her doing some shooting for the show. You probably guessed it. Yep, that's her. Looks like McCarthy will be playing White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer once again. She was spotted this morning driving a motorized White House podium down a very busy New York street. You can see her live tomorrow night with musical guest Haim after our 11 o'clock news. Still ahead, a local teacher putting her trivia skills to the test on national television. Find out why her school district is already a winner.
A locally owned business severely damaged, forced to close. The owner putting the blame on his neighbor. A huge national chain, one of the most popular quick eateries out there.
I thought they were going to compensate me for my clear lost business.
A legal battle playing out for 3 years.
You hear these stories about how these big businesses are bad people and they're not looking out for the small guy. And you want to believe that that's not true until you have an experience like this.
How can a small business owner take on the big guys? Our story tonight at 11.
We've won.
This is some pretty cool news to share. First at 4, you can root for a fellow Metro Detroiter on Jeopardy tonight.
Yes, Susanna Nichols is a teacher at the Roper School in Birmingham, and she's part of the teacher tournament. She can't wait to test her brain power.
I've been watching Jeopardy, since I was probably 5 or 6 years old with my parents, and it's just fun. I love trivia. I love games like that.
Well, she says she is ready. She has already received a grant to fund a program of her choice at Roper, just for participating. You can see how she does tonight on Jeopardy at 7:30 right here on Local 4. Competition all week long has been really really competitive between these teachers. They're vying for $100,000.
Yeah, and you know, some of these questions, I realized that I was taught the answers to this at some point in school, and I just didn't pay attention.
See, you're even farther along than myself, because that doesn't even ring a bell many times.
These people are very
I know,
smart.
they're very intelligent. Thanks so much for joining us for First at 4. We are back in a half hour with Local 4 News at 5. Inside Edition is next. Have a great weekend, everybody.